All right, guys, this is my review of the Liquid Watercolors by Blick. This is their standard colors set. I'm going to show you how they work on Arches watercolor paper, 300 pound, one of my favorite papers. So I'm going to put the link down below for that. But I'm going to show you what these are like as far as the, just kind of put the colors down, let you see what happens when the water is added. And we will get started right now. All right, guys, this is the last of the group of reviews for my Blick Liquid Watercolors, just as far as reviewing the sets. So this one is going to be the main set, and the main set right now has 10 assorted colors, so I'm going to leave you the link for that, but I'm just going to do 4 of them, so I'm consistent with the rest of the reviews that I did. Now I'm going to use, again, my Arches, my 300 pound paper, and I just ended up kind of chopping a piece in half and using it that way. Now I'm actually going to give you guys a little bit different of an example of the Arches paper because I'm going to use the back. Why am I using the back? Because I did the other one on the other side. So, oh, and I guess I can tell you this is what it looks like dried though. So this is the fluorescent set once it's dry. Okay, so we are going to come along to this side now, and in case you're wondering what these are, if you haven't seen the other ones, this is also what I use the liquid for. I'll put a few drops here, and then I'll come in with the paint. First I'll cover it in white paint, so you can use acrylic or white tempera paint. Put a couple of drops, and then I'll come in with a paintbrush and I'll just paint the design in there. And I've been doing that for some of my reels. It's been kind of fun, and then we might put these up around the mirror in our bathroom. So kind of utilize them for a purpose, but they're also just kind of fun to make. So a good project too for some kids, because it's you know, pretty easy. You just drop a couple of things on a tile. Tiles are super cheap at Home Depot, and then they can have a whole lot of fun. Okay, so I'll do like I did on the other ones. We're just going to do 4 drops. So I'm going to do my yellow, and they're kind of almost jellyish. They're not really pour liquid. It's kind of hard to explain. They're very viscous, I guess, and it works good. They don't just pour out real fast and make a huge mess, so that's kind of nice. They're big bottles, so their cost is great, and I love how bright they are. All right, so I just chose yellow, turquoise, magenta, and green. Thought that would make some interesting combinations. So I'll show you it kind of spread out with it the way it is, and then I'm going to come back, you know, then I'll put a little more water and kind of drag it out so you guys can kind of see how it does. So this is of course the yellow, very pretty color, kind of a mustardy almost yellow, but really pretty. So it's super vibrant. This would be great for like a sunflower painting. Spreads pretty far. Okay, that's the yellow. And this is of course the turquoise. Love turquoise. So very pretty color, very pretty. And it's got a good coverage as well. And then like I did on the other videos, let's see if I can kind of bring in a little bit. I mixed it already, to show you like how well they mix. So we have a nice green here for this combination between the two. So you see they do mix pretty well together too. They play nice. And then here's my magenta. It's like a very fluorescent-y of this type of liquid ones. So good coverage on the magenta as well. And as you can see, even the back of the paper is doing really good too. So I just love this paper. All right, so we're gonna pull down some of that. So then we made this like nice, interesting little purple color here. So then these mix really well as well. Okay, now we're gonna bring the green, very deep, rich emerald green in this one. So good coverage on that one. You just remind me of these just super bright, like primary color, you know, combinations here. All right, let's put a little bit of pink down, a little bit of this. And it mixes well, it's just like the other ones. I could see, you know, people having a lot of uses with these kind of paints. I need to get into it a little bit more. I've kind of been set in my ways as far as what I've been using them for. They are really good too for, I can't really do it on this paper here, but I don't know if you've ever seen the sets that where they come in these little like these little stack ones, but you can, you know, put a lot of water in here along with your color. This is, I have definitely used this for. And then you pour it on, and then you're moving your paper that way. And if I had a picture handy, I'd show it to you, but I've done some paintings where they're like the poured version of the watercolor, so that would work fantastic for that. And with these colors being as vibrant as they are, it does an amazing job. So you can do some super cool paintings. So that is my review of the Blick Liquid Watercolors. Like I said, this is the third one in the set. I do have the fluorescents as well as the metallics, so make sure you check those out as well. I think Blick right now has a sale on the sets, so you might want to grab them. Hey, Christmas for yourself, you know. You can always pick up art supplies and get things that will we definitely want, or put it on the list and make sure somebody buys it before it goes off a sale. But make sure you like, share, subscribe, put a comment at the end. You know, YouTube loves to see comments. They show it to more people and more people comment, so I would appreciate that. And if you want to see any of my art, you can head over to KimberlyLeClaireArt.etsy.com and make sure that you see anything you like. I do all kinds of art. Right now I've got prominently my portraits, my abstract realism portraits. And then of course, if you like 3D cutting boards, my husband has an amazing supply over there as well. I have him on my website. So thank you so much for joining me. Please make any comments if you'd like down below, or have any questions on the products. I'm gonna put my affiliate links down below, and I would really appreciate it if you would check it out. And if you would like me to review a different type of product, please, suggestions down below. Thank you. Bye-bye.